France, Germany, Belgium, and Australia confirmed their first cases of monkeypox. Cases have also been reported in Britain, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Sweden, Canada, and in Boston here in the U.S. Health officials say it's unusual to see the virus spread amongst people who have not visited Central and West Africa. Derek Walsh is a professor of microbiology and immunology at Northwestern Feinberg School of Medicine. He's joining us now live to tell us a little bit more about monkeypox so that we can understand. Hello to you.
Hi, how's it going? Nice to talk to you.
Okay.
Monkeypox. I mean, it's an orthopox virus, so it belongs to the same family as smallpox, which I guess sounds a bit scary. It normally circulates in rodents in regions of Africa. People get what's called a zoonotic infection, which is driven by close contact with infected animals, scratches or bites, but they don't normally transmit to humans. But recently, we've been seeing this kind of evolution over the past couple of decades where the virus is actually adapting to be able to spread between humans too. So that's probably what's underlying this kind of unusual level of spread to different countries.
And as we are talking to you, we were also looking at some of the video of what monkeypox apparently may look like, and it's definitely tough to see, but I want you to describe to people how the level of concern that there should be right now about this.
To be honest, I would say there's no need to panic. I mean, as you can tell by the videos, it's very easy to spot the symptoms. It's not going to spread as extensively as COVID. We already have proven vaccines, and this is a very different modern age in terms of medicine. It's a lot different to the world of smallpox or the era of smallpox. So, we shouldn't be complacent about it, but I think people should just kind of keep an eye out for these things and do their part to try and stem the spread.
So the video obviously is showing some of the most horrendous examples of what monkeypox can do to you. But put it in perspective. If somebody in Chicago gets monkeypox, do they just see a couple of sores at first, and then you can go and get a prescription and problem solved, or does it very quickly get more serious?
It's a little more complicated. I mean, you'll catch some pustules maybe starting usually in the peripheral regions like your hands or your feet after what would feel like probably like a mild cold or fever. As soon as you get anything like that, I think you should just go to your doctor, avoid contacting other people, just go straight there. And there are plenty of treatments. There's vaccines, there's post-infection therapeutics that will deal with it. It's not something to be terrified of.
And as you look back, you said 2003 we had an outbreak here in Illinois?
Yep, we had, I think, somewhere between 40 and 70 cases in the Illinois and Indiana region.
And that was handled. Okay, thank you so much, Professor Derek Walsh, joining us today with his insight. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
A City Council committee asks for more time to review